Manchester United are basically out of the Champions League after losing 4-3 in Copenhagen, and a horrendous night yet again for Manchester United, as we've seen so many times this season. And well, we've seen pretty much the starting lineup that I think a lot of people were expecting Manchester United and Ten Hag to go with. I'm looking at the starting lineup, and it is a shocking starting lineup, to be honest, considering the amount of money that has been spent on this starting lineup. And it does look very poor. To me, that looks more like a team you would put out in the League Cup, not in a big Champions League game that you're looking to win, to progress. I mean, the back four just not good enough. I mean, Dalot not good enough. Maguire and Evans obviously not good enough, but Evans obviously come off injured. Then obviously a 30-odd-year-old Varane having to come on, who's past his best and injury prone and whatever not, and Wan-Bissaka had just come back from obviously injury. But the midfield, obviously you've got Eriksen and McTominay in there. That isn't a long-term solution for Manchester United. I mean, them two midfielders would not get in another top 6-7 side in the Premier League, not at all. And that's not me being harsh, it just is what it is. Moving forward, that cannot be a midfield. When you think that he's bought Mount and Amrabat in, and them two are not even starting. I mean, Amrabat, I know a lot of people are giving him hate after coming on in that second half. He's only on loan, so there's a good chance he won't even stay. Potentially when a new manager comes in next season, he'll probably be on his bike unless things improve. But obviously a new manager will most likely come in at some point in the next couple of months, because although this wasn't all on Ten Hag tonight, I mean, that team is just not good enough on paper. I mean, the front three was probably as good as you're going to get it. Rashford, Hojlund and Garnacho, and obviously Bruno Fernandes in there. That was probably them four probably the strongest you could go for. I mean, Rashford, again, it's gone terribly wrong for Rashford. I mean, he can't get a break this season, whatever happens. I mean, I know a lot of people are blaming the VAR and everything and whatnot, and saying it's harsh. Maybe it is harsh, but Manchester United were 2-0 up at that moment in time. Hojlund had got two goals. I mean, I've been sceptical of whether Hojlund's going to make it at Manchester United. I mean, no goals in I think 7 Premier League games. I've been concerned. I know he's young. He didn't have the best of goal scoring records in Italy, but he's come up with the goods for Manchester United in Europe. And that second goal, just smelling the danger, getting the tap in from a goalkeeping error that was spilled by Garnacho, just tapping it into the net. And that's what it's got to be, in them right places, to get them easy goals, because they're the goals that the top strikers. You look at the Erling Haalands, them sort of players, the Ruud van Nistelrooys, them sort of players, the Michael Owens, them sort of players getting over the years have got in them positions. The Cristiano Ronaldos, the players that bag a lot of goals, get them goals, sniff around them positions and get them easy goals, because you're not going to rifle them in from 25-30 yards all the time. So it's nice to see him get another 2 goals. He's got, I think, 5 in the Champions League this season. It's just a worry he hasn't got any in the Premier League. And when we were 2-0 up before half time, I was worried when Rashford got sent off, but I thought at 2-0 I was even still confident that Manchester United could see this game through to. And terrible for Manchester United. You've got to see that through to half time. When you go 2-0, I mean, should Erik Ten Hag have changed it? Some people thought he should have brought Amrabat on straight away and changed it up. I don't know, but just we've conceded 2 fucking goals, a penalty right before half time, which has been the sucker punch. And then I thought we're really up against it. I thought second half we're going to struggle to get anything from this game. We somehow got our noses in front from a penalty, and I thought then we've just got to keep this tight and just somehow see this off. But there was so long left of the game to see it off. They've equalised with about 8 minutes to go, and then they've won the game in the last few minutes. And to be honest, I mean, when it went 3-2, I was very sceptical whether Manchester United could win the game then, because 3-2 with all their minutes to go with 10 men was going to be difficult. I mean, I know he's brought substitutes on in that second half, but I don't know. I mean, you can't blame this all on Ten Hag tonight because of the bad decisions. But Manchester United are sitting bottom of this group, and he's gonna take some criticism for that, because Manchester United should have got through this group. This was a basic group for Manchester United. I mean, Bayern Munich haven't been that great this season, if I'm being honest, and they played us off the park. lost at home to Galatasaray. We scraped a 1-0 win, which we were lucky to do against Copenhagen, and now we've lost 4-3 in Copenhagen. Good teams do not let 4 goals in. We've let 4 goals in against Bayern Munich and this game. That's 8 goals we've let in, plus the 3 in that game against Galatasaray. That's not good enough. I know the back 4 has changed. I know, mate, and I was an advocate for Manchester United buying a tops quality centre-half in the summer, and then we brought fucking Johnny Evans in. Now, he hasn't been terrible, Johnny Evans, but I felt in the summer Manchester United needed to go out there and try and get a really big star man. I obviously wanted Kim In-jae, but I'm sure there are other centre-halves out there that Manchester United could have been looking at. Our scouting department should be looking to have brought a centre back in that summer, and bringing a free transfer in of Johnny Evans just wasn't what Manchester United needed. I mean, we probably need 2 centre backs, because we don't know what's happening with Martinez. He's been out a long time. He's come back and been out again. I mean, Lindelof's been in and out of the team under managers, and not really a stonewall centre back. So we probably need 2 centre backs in there. Shocking defending from Manchester United. Delot shocking on that 3rd goal that they scored. I mean, just not good enough. And I don't know where Manchester United go. We go into the league game at the weekend. Will this impact on Ten Hag's job? I don't know. But Manchester United did okay last season to finish 3rd, and then we're just fucking thrown it all away by getting knocked out straight at the first hurdle, and probably won't even. I mean, I don't know if Manchester United want to be in the Europa League, but it is a way that you could potentially get back into the Champions League. I don't think Manchester United on the current form would have any chance of winning it, but I mean, will a change of regime, manager, a board level with Radcliffe coming in, will anything have an effect on Manchester United to turn our season around? I don't know, but you've got to be in the Europa League to obviously win it, and we're probably going to finish 4th, which is an absolute disgrace, to be honest. I personally would probably sooner finish in the Europa League, just to give us that outside chance, because although winning the Europa League to get into the Champions League isn't the answer, and it will still be a bad season, but not being in the Champions League again next season is going to be a real kick in the fucking bollocks. It really is. Anyway, I don't really know what else to say on it. Another defeat. What is that? About 9 defeats this season. It's getting beyond an absolute fucking joke. It really is. Anyway, smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're watching on Facebook, please do hit the share button, and I'll talk to you all again soon.